Hello, everyone. I'm here at Grace's house. Loyal viewers, last week I turned in my book to Miss Grace, my supposed best friend. So let's see how she liked it. Hello, Grace.
Lawrence, what are you...
Men Be Damned, A Wives' Tale. Have you read it?
I haven't had a chance to get around. I've been really busy with school.
I understand. Life comes at you quick.
And you know, our dog, Sean Bean, we're pretty sure he's on his last leg.
That's terrible. Just read the manuscript, enjoy it.
I swear I'm gonna read it. Listen, we've been friends a long time.
Yeah, enjoy the manuscript. Hope you like it. Thank you so much. Bye! That's not my book. Come on around. That wasn't my book. What was that?
Lawrence, you were here 2 days ago.
A man could read all the literature in the world in 2 days, were he to want to.
I do really just want to communicate to you that we are entering Sean Bean into an experimental new treatment they say is going to revolutionize dog science.
Cool. Enjoy the book. Have a good day. Bye! Well, day has finally come. We haven't heard from Grace in weeks. That can only mean one thing. I've just stayed kalukale. Hello? I am so sorry for...
What time is it?
How much of my book have you read? What is this?
Oh my god.
That's not... How much of my goddamn book have you read? One word?
I read it, okay? I read it, Lawrence, and I've been trying to compose my thoughts, you know, because I liked it so much, and I wanted to tell you how much I liked it.
You liar! Ugh! You lying liar! Get away from me, you psycho! Grace! Ugh! That's not my book, Grace! If you'd read my book, you'd be dead! I put a curse on the book, Grace. Grace, I put a curse on the book. Any man that reads that book, they die where they stand. Gone. Kaput.
You put a curse on the book.
Yes.
So that anyone who read the book dies when they finish it.
Yes. And no one's died, so no one's read the goddamn book.
Why the hell did you give it to me?
I've been working on books for 6 years, Grace, and no one's read any of them!
Lawrence.
No one read
Lawrence, I need you. Lawrence. Hey. Lawrence. Hey. I need you to breathe, because you're scaring the shit out of me. You're scaring the shit out of me, and I need you to just breathe and calm down.
Why won't you read the book,
I
Grace?
think, Lawrence, I was working on my master's thesis, and also the surgery on Sean Bean. It worked, but he changed. He came back changed. But that's not important right now.
No.
What's important is that you think logically about what you're saying to me. If there's a curse on the book, that means anyone who reads it dies, and no one's died yet.
No one's read it.
How do you know that the curse is even working, Lawrence? How do you know that that doesn't just mean people have finished your book and the curse doesn't work? How do you know? How would you know the difference?
I'm going to go now, because apparently my friends aren't willing to spend the 5 minutes it takes to read a novel. Ah!
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Our next guest needs absolutely no introduction, but I'm gonna go ahead and give him one anyway. From obscure internet vlogger to New York Times best-selling author these 14 long months, please welcome to the studio, Lawrence. Lawrence! Thank you. Thank you, Mr. McFly. It's a pleasure to be here. Now, Lawrence, obviously everybody here has read and adored your book. I mean, that must just feel exhilarating, having that many fans. I wish I knew what that was like.
Well, Mr. McFly, it's certainly humbling to know that millions of people across the world will walk into a store to put some money down to purchase a stack of paper and they can then put on their shelf.
Well, to put on their shelf, yes, but also to read and enjoy. I mean, your characters are riveting, your plot's breathtaking.
No one's reading the book, Mr. McFly. We can be honest here, folks. We all know no one's read the book. I'm uncertain of many things in life, but that I can tell you with certainty.
Now, Lawrence, let's move on and talk about the front cover of your book. It has been a very, very polarizing. Some have considered it avant-garde, but why don't you talk about the process?
Yes. Well, at first, when the book started selling off the shelves, I was ecstatic. But then I realized no one was reading the book. Trust me, I would know. They were buying the book for aesthetic purposes, to show off on their shelves. They had no intention of reading it. So there was only one solution.
I created the ugliest cover ever known in book history. I figured certainly no one would buy this book unless they really wanted to read it. But if anything, sales increased, which just tells me one thing. You don't know what you want. There's only one thing you want, and that's to not read my book! I'm sorry, I just... Could any of you please? There's so many of you out there. Could just one of you, please, read my...
Okay, McFly. I see how it is. Humiliate me in public, in front of everyone. That's it.
No more Mr. Nice Guy! Fuck this! Fuck this! Ah! Ah!
Hello, viewers! Welcome to Lawrence Livestream Edition. Oh, you lucky ducks. Oh, one of you is going to die tonight, either by my hand or by reading the book. None of you have read the book. None of you have died. I haven't died. I haven't died. I never actually read the book front to back. I only read it in pieces. I can read it. I can read it, viewers. I can read it for all of us, and then we'll all know the curse is real. So tonight, viewers, let's read together Of Men Be Damned, A Wives' Tale. Chapter 1, Man.
The literary world received devastating news tonight when a fire broke out at the residence of renowned author Lawrence Lorentz. The brave firefighters were able to quell the fire before it spread to the surrounding neighborhood, but Lorentz's body was tragically recovered in the early hours of the morning, burnt to a smoldering crisp. Lorentz's best-selling and genre-bending novel Men Be Damned, A Wives' Tale was an overnight sensation, selling out its print run of 20,000 copies in the first hour of release, catapulting Lorentz to instant stardom. I myself certainly read and loved Men Be Damned. I read the whole thing. I read every word of it, I really did. I read it. Lorentz's body was said to be smiling as it was pulled from the rubble. The same, of course, cannot be said for his adoring public, for whom no smiles would be had today.
Thank you so much for sitting with us today, Dr. Grace McLaughlin.
I'm sorry, I'm still not used to people calling me doctor. I only just got my PhD.
Yes, well, congratulations again on that. And we are sitting with you today because you knew the deceased, Lawrence Lawrence, the famous author of Men Be Damned, A Wives' Tale. And many called Lawrence a genius. Others called him a madman. You called him a friend. What was that like?
You know, I did call Lawrence a friend for a time. Lawrence was a very passionate artist. You know, I don't have to tell you that.
Well, we know you were his friend. Were you a fan of his work?
Yeah, I actually was. I was one of the beta readers.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And
I read every word that he wrote.
Dr. McLaughlin. But the deceased held a live stream the night of his death, and
Yeah.
we don't have the footage from it. He didn't save it, but you, it appears from the records we do have, you were, as it turns out, always seemed to be his only subscriber.
Yeah, Lawrence had this, this vlog that he did, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that I was the one watching it. I was the only one watching it, and I did tune in that night. Yes.
So he was reading from the book that did you listen to the whole thing?
The whole live stream?
Till the end, yes, when he finished reading the book, presumably.
Yeah. Yeah, I finished the live stream.
Yeah, so do you know what happened? Sorry, we just... What the...
Oh my God, it's Sean Bean. You killed him!
We gotta put them down before they put us down!
It's the dog. They be changed.
Not my dog!